Video is just going to it's long. All right, so let's get started. So yesterday I explained that Euro USD was the last thing we looked at, and I was explaining to you guys about how price was inside our daily. Okay, let me just go to the daily time frame now. So this is the daily time frame, and we can see that price has reacted from ah I don't know how to I don't want to delete anything on this chart, but let me see. Let me move them out of the way. All right. So you can see this fair value gap here. Why am I using that as my fair value gap? It's simple. I like to use the candle that took out the previous structure. This was the previous structure, this high, the candle that took it out. And I also said that any candle that breaks most times, almost all the time actually, the candle that breaks structure usually creates a gap. It also ushers in liquidity, shows you momentum, right? So that candle is this one here. And that gap is what I identified as my daily fair value gap, FVG. Okay. And I said this area is FVG 1 day, right? Then I also identify this bullish order block that, okay, in rare occasions, price would do a deeper impression, the retracements into this bullish order block. So those were my 2 points of interest. Points, S with S now. So I said that here we got a potential continuation down as market has not shifted to bullish, because that was seen on the hourly time frame. Okay, so let's go back to the hourly time frame now. Good. Now, this is the hourly time frame, and you can see from this high all the way to this low, there was no point where price shifted or showed any intention that it wants to trade higher until now, until today. I was actually waiting for this all day before making this video because I knew eventually it will happen. How did I know? Well, we'll talk about that another day. So I told you guys that I didn't take the sell because it wasn't the right direction, and this kind of candle was bound to happen at any moment. Okay, and this is why you have to be very good with market structure. Fundamentals, all those things, market structure would always give you a footprint. So you can still find success even if you don't look at the fundamentals as much. Okay, so for the first time between this bearish run, we have a market structure break. Now, the candle that breaks all the market structure, all these highs, is this long candle. It is always like that. Look at this. This candle broke this low. It is always like that. This long candle here took out this high. Any candle that will break a significant market structure is usually this kind of candle, long. Now, it is not your duty to just jump on buy here. That's not how to trade. But your work is that now you are aware that the market is predisposed to go in your direction. And now you have to wait for it to, because they would usually just have to come back to close this gap. So the next hour candle, the next one, they might eventually come all the way to this high, in fact. But one thing's for sure, they have to come back for accumulation of orders. They have to come back to close all the inefficiencies that has been opened. And that is when you want to get into a trade. So if eventually this goes up all day, I'll be happy. Then maybe tomorrow or Thursday or Friday or maybe next week, they finally retrace back to my point of interest, I will happily jump on the trade. Even if they take me out, I'll be happy because I know I followed the rules. I did everything right and I didn't cut corners. So you can see this is different from just teaching you that, okay, this is other block. No. I'm teaching you how to take trades now. In what way or how? Where can you take trades? What do you need to see in market structure? We'll still talk about other things, but market structure, they say, is king, right? And if you want to take a trade based on what the market structure is saying, you have to be sound with reading market structure. I promise this video is not going to be more than 5 minutes, but please hear me out for the next 4 minutes. So, next, maybe tomorrow, anytime the market is ready, it is going to start forming new structures that support bullishness because market has reacted from our daily point of interest, which is a daily fair value gap. So are you not should I say, are you not impressed how well market delivers if you understand it? I would have been happy if this came all the way to the 50% of this entire range, which is where I marked as the take profit. But I think they tried. They did over 50% of the entire movement that I identified before finally, flying up with this news. So that is all I'm going to uh, talk to you today about. And I want you to spend the rest of the day or tonight, depending on any time you're watching this video, try to look at your chart and try to figure out how this market moves based on all I've been teaching you about market structure. Now, the question is, if I want to trade this, what is going to be my point of interest? I can't tell now. That's the fact. I can't tell you now. The market needs to form a new kind of, something like this form something. It needs to form a new pattern, a new market structure before I can start framing. A lot of people will see this long candle and they will immediately want to just pick a random point of interest. Like I said, random. This gap needs to be closed. I don't mean filled. Closed means this candle needs to close. Once this candle closes, the series of candles that will form after will now determine what we do next. If we now form the next candles, maybe today close somewhere around here, then tomorrow we can expect it to come to close again. But the next candle now can just come back all the way down immediately, or maybe even fly down and start coming for this bullish order block. So no professional trader should be able to tell you yet. And that is why I said professional trading is nothing but waiting for the right time to strike. It's just like there's this particular bird that likes to dive into like ocean or something just to catch fish. This bird will be in the air for hours waiting for the perfect time to strike the surface of the water. And it is usually when those particular kind of fishes like to come to the surface, maybe to take air or something. Immediately they come, that moment the fish is going to strike. So it's the same thing as a trader. You have to wait for the perfect time. You don't be in a hurry. You don't say, wow, the candle is flying, jumping. Then they take you out with a drawdown. Where your entry is supposed to be will now be where you place your stop loss. That's stupid. If you trade like that, it is not the best way to trade. Let your stop loss and your entry be at the perfect place. What happens if they do not come to your point of interest? Don't worry. It is going to form another one eventually. If I'm not able to jump on this sell here, then I'll be able to jump on it here, or even here. Don't always be in a hurry. Market will always form a new point of interest if it doesn't obey the one that you have already set. Okay, so I hope this is going to be an eye opener for a lot of you. Now we have a break of structure of this high. You can see I've not even done any analysis. I'm just talking. This I here is our market structure. And now, if we close above it at the end of this hour, then that's your confirmed break of market structure on the 1 hour time frame. Okay. Then tomorrow or maybe later today, we want to see price, hang around at this high, then eventually drop down to close the gap to at least 50%, then continue up. Simple. Simple as ABC. Okay. So please, I want you to try to figure out, look at GBP USD. Okay. Go to the GBP USD and figure out the market structure from daily all the way to 1 hour time frame. This market is buying right now, right? But what this eventual this particular area is what area on the daily? Is it a fair value gap? Is it a order block? What is it? That is your assignment. Then you can submit on Telegram channel. If you're watching on YouTube, click on our bio. You see how they used to say it. The description of this video will carry a Telegram channel. You can join the channel for more information, for more analysis, and sometimes I even drop signals there indirectly though. So this is your 4 hour time frame. Read the market structure and tell me where you think this thing that is going up now, is it going to come here? Is it going to come down? What do you think based on what you've been learning from me? Okay, so this is going to be all for today. And this is going to be all about market structure for now. Tomorrow, we are going to start something different. And everything we've been talking about market structure would now be applied, would be used in real time now, not explanation. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.